coming up in this video. Cool. I love that. That sounds so funky. What's up everyone? My name is Sodhivine and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a music producer, engineer, and MBA, and this channel is all about combining music, engineering, and business. So I'm really glad you guys are here. Today, we are gonna be doing something cool. We're gonna be doing a beat making challenge. I just got back from New York City. I try to buy a musical instrument from wherever I'm visiting. So this time we went to the Museum of Modern Art and I found Stylophone. Check it out. So a Stylophone is a really cool synthesizer. It was invented in 1967. Basically what it was marketed as was a toy, but it's really, really cool because it is a fully hardware synthesizer that fits in your hand. And the way you play it, you have this thing called the stylus, which is why it's called Stylophone. And if you touch these different keys, it'll actually make the noise. So if I touch this one, you hear that? It's in that famous MGMT track. I'm sure you guys have heard this before. It goes. Really, really interesting. And what makes this cool is that there's no software in this. This is a pure hardware synthesizer. So there is a printed circuit board in here. Really, really cool. It's got real oscillators and stuff. Way back in the day, late 1800s, different governing bodies around the world were trying to decide, okay, how do we tune all of our instruments? Every single note that we hear has a corresponding frequency to it. And what was decided upon was that the tone A was going to be 440 hertz. So that's where tuning A440 comes from. And so each one of these notes that we see on the piano has a particular frequency attached to it, and A happens to be 440. Now, how does a stylophone actually work? So each one of these notes has a particular frequency attached to it, and A is going to be a 440 hertz. So it's really interesting because inside here we will have found 12 different resistances, 12 different resistors that tune that the way that a stylus is. So right here at the edge of this tip, there is a copper tip that goes through this wire. This wire is actually needed. And as soon as you touch this, it completes the circuit. So right now the circuit is broken. As soon as I touch this, now the circuit is complete right there. So let's use it to make a beat. All right, we're gonna record using this. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I think we've got enough there. It's got like a cool little melody going on. So the first thing I'm gonna do now that I've recorded this is I'm gonna put it onto the grid. So it's on time and I'm gonna make a pattern out of it. So let's check it out. That's kind of cool. So let's use that. I'm imagining something like it could be something smooth and jazzy, like, you know, like. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to create the chord progression that's going to sit under it. That's pretty solid. So now let's throw in some drums. And then some kind of let's put some claps on there like this one. All right, I'm gonna try to record some live bass on this. Wish me luck. I'm gonna supplement that bass part with a little bit of synth bass. Cool. I love that. That sounds so funky. I like that. I really like that. Let's record that in. I didn't like the guitar part that I did on the live bass, so I'm just going to use the synth bass. See, oftentimes in music production, you think you have a great idea, you play it, and then it doesn't sound as good, and then you're like, damn, I wish it actually sounded good. But hey, my rule is if it sounds good, it stays in the track. If it doesn't sound good, doesn't matter how long you spent on it, it's not in the track. So I've got a really simple arrangement here, super simple coming in. I've got main melody coming in with the chords right at the start. So that's going to introduce the melody. It's because it's a melodic track, it sounds pretty melodic. We really need those chords under it. And then that builds into get a little bit of the percussion there, and then bam, gonna come into the verse. This verse is just like a low energy version of the chorus. We're gonna build into the chorus, big chords, synths going on, and then wind down. Super simple beat. Let's listen to what this sounds like. Damn, that's actually pretty cool. Just arrange it up. So we were able to make a cool little beat using this guy, a little bit of like a melodic thing, took that idea, added some layers on it, added some drums on it. I would never put that out like that. That's just like a raw, you know, give it like 20 to 30 minutes and we just made something cool. So I followed a few key principles in arranging that. So what I did is first I'd recognize like this instrument, like what role does this play in the track? Is it gonna be my main piece right in the front? Is it gonna be in the back? Is it gonna play chords? To do that, you have to recognize what's the strength of this instrument. The strength of this instrument is in the front, in the lead, right? And so what I then did is I recorded a melody on this. So I thought, okay, melody is where this thing shines. Now, once you've got the melody, think of that as your main point of focus in the track. If music was a painting, melody would be the main subject of the painting. Because this track doesn't have vocals, nor will it be vocals, or melody in this instance is the main subject. So once I got the main subject and I recorded that in, then I start to do the background and the frame. The frame is really the arrangement and the background is all the other instruments that I'm using. But that's really the basis, and I'm glad we were able to make that. Now, as for this guy's use in a track, I don't know if I'm gonna use this in a track anytime soon, because it does sound really cool, but it's difficult to play, right? And there's so much that you can do already in existing synthesizers, in Logic, in any DAW, that, you know, busting this thing out, it has to be like a special occasion. Like, you're really like pointing out the fact that you're using this thing. So I think that this Stylophone, really cool toy. Would I use this as a workhorse machine? Probably not. So that's today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the beat. Thanks again. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment and share this thing. I'm gonna be making more and more of these videos, little challenges. If you have a challenge that you want me to do, let me know. And until next time, my name is Sodhivine. Thanks for watching, and peace.